Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is an important rant for you guys to listen to. Now, a friend of mine just posted on Facebook that they had a card go corrupt on them and they couldn't recover the images no matter what they did. But I know that they have 2 card slots in the camera that they use, but they only had 1 card in it. So since I've had a camera that has 2 card slots, I have always put 2 cards in at all times. Now, it's not just professional bodies that do this. So many of the Nikons now have dual card slots, and so many of the Canons have dual card slots. Here is what you can do to protect yourself from card failure or losing all of your photos from an important, not even an important photo shoot, from any photo shoot that you do. Put 2 cards in the camera at all times. Set it to be redundant. So when you take a picture, it gets saved to card 1 and it gets saved to card 2. Not RAW to 1 and JPEG to the other. No. RAW to the same one, RAW to 1 and RAW to 2. That way you have 2 files. The same file is going to both cards. So God forbid if one card fails, you have the second card. I always rotate 2 cards at a time. I have 2 cards in, boom, reformat, take photos, take them out, replace them. So I always have 2 just in case something happens to one. It's going to be a very rare instance where that happens, but when it does, you are prepared because you have a second backup copy of everything that you took right out of the camera. Now, that doesn't work for video. Most cameras don't save to 2 cards for video, but it does for photos. Cards are cheap. If you have SD cards, I just looked it up. A 2-pack of LEXAR 1000X 32 gig cards, class 10, the fast ones, are like $44 for 2 cards. Do not cheap out on your photography. Cards are inexpensive. Good cards are inexpensive. Don't buy crappy cards, by the way, because the last thing you want to have happen is your cards go bad because you used a really bad card file, a really bad card that a company makes. We use the LEXARs when we use Raw Talk. I've used all different cards throughout professional. As long as you use the professional cards. The LEXAR, like I just said, the 32 gigs are so inexpensive, and if you're doing compact flash, they're not much more expensive. So buy cards. Do not cheap out. Buy 2 of everything. Put 2 in at the same time, take it out, have 2 more cards go in. The last thing you want to have happen is that you lose a job that you were getting paid $5,000 for, and you can't deliver the photos, and now you're out money because you didn't want to invest in an extra card. Cards are cheap. You have 2 slots in your camera, put 2 cards in your camera at all times when you're taking photos, so you have backup copies of every single photo you take, and that is the end of my rant. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.